Hello everyone, welcome back to the another video of Yenas Academy. So guys, I think we all are aware about the SIM cards, that just because of the SIM card we can connect to the particular network and we can make the calls to our friends and family. We can carry out a lot of we can use a 4G service, 5G service just because a SIM card. When you open the backside of the SIM card, you can see this is the structure of the SIM card. This similar pattern we can found out in the smart cards or else in the banking cards, credit and debit cards. So why this same structure which is used in this different industries, such as the SIM card is belong to the telecommunications industry. This like the debit card, credit cards having the small nano chips and having a SIM card like structure that belongs to the banking industry. Some of the smart cards that also houses the nano chip SIM card like structure over here. This belongs to the some of the like intelligence organizations. So why these small nano chips are like used in different industries? Like what makes this SIM cards or else a small nano chip which is versatile? As a SIM card, we can connect to the particular network. We can able to access a service as a SIM card. That is the telecommunication industry. As a banking card, we can like these banking cards or the credit card, debit card stores the user's information and it will allow us to the carry out the cashless transactions. As a smart card, this particular small chip, like it allows the user to connect to the particular service upon particular network basically. So these different chips having different functions. So how can we identify? Basically this all the chips having a small code that is embedded into different types of the chip, which is known as the ICCID. That is nothing but the integrated circuit card identifier. It consists of the sum of the digits around more than 23 to 25 digits, and those each digits is connected to the different code. The first two digits, that is nothing but the that is nothing but the major industry identifier. These two digits belongs to the different industries, such as the banking industry, telecommunication industries, or else the intelligence service organization. Next two digits, that is nothing but the CC. This is nothing but the country code into which this small card, this nano chip is using. That is the country code. The next two digits belongs to the issue identifier. So if this is a telecommunication industry, then what kind of operator, such as Uninor, Idea, Vodafone, Airtel. So what is the name of the operator? That is nothing but that states by this next two digits. And after that, the number, this number represents the customer identification number that identifies the subscriber, the end user which is using this service. The last digit is nothing but the checksum, that is nothing but the authenticator, whether the service that is used by the subscriber, it authenticates the service, like the user has paid all the pending dues or not. So this code is there, that is the to authenticate. And the last one, that is the nothing but the H and U. So H stands for the home network, U stands for the universal network. So this coding is the ICCID, integrated circuit card identifier. So just because of this ICCID, we can able to identify whether this particular card belongs to the SIM card, telecommunication industry, banking card, or else the other intelligence agency, or else others different organization. So guys, let's now talk only about the SIM card. If we open the SIM card, on the back side you can see this is a small integrated circuit which is embedded there in a acrylic body. So this integrated circuit is nothing but a small computer, and we can call it as like a card operating system, COS. So itself, it is an operating system that consists of a CPU in the center. Over here guys, you can say this is the central processing unit that consists of the RAM, random access memory, ROM, read-only memory, and EEPROM. This EEPROM, that is electrically erasable and programmable read-only memory. So this is something which is related to the manufacturer or as the service provider. The ROM which is there in the SIM card, that like stores the user's information, such as the user's PIN, user's personal unblocking key, that is PUK, PUK code. Also it stores the information like the user's contact information, SMS, recent call logs. So it stores the data. These particular SIM cards we can use in other satellite phones, our smartwatches, cell phones and cameras as well. It stores your location information, the personal profiles such as your contacts, data, SMS, recent call logs. The sizes varies from the SIM card, such as like the data capacity for the SIM card that varies from the 8 KB to up to 256 KB. A 32 KB SIM card can store the 33 network codes, and a 64 KB SIM card can store up to 85 network codes. So what are the network codes we are going to cover in our today's video. So this is all about the CPU on the SIM card. Also in this particular SIM card there are different components. So these components are nothing but the first is that is the IO shifter, that is nothing but the input output shifter, which is used by the this is something related to the digital electronics. Over here guys, the logic gates are used. There is input output shifter. Also over here there is a two components, that is nothing but the VPP and VCC. Over here guys, VPP stands for the programmable voltage, whereas VCC stands for the voltage which is actually required to run this integrated circuit. This VCC we can also call as the internal operating voltage, that is used to connect to the transistor. Over here guys, the BJT bipolar junction transistor, it is used in the SIM card, and the PNP type used in this VCC SIM cards. Also over here, this is nothing but the ground reference to the integrated circuit. This is GND. So these are nothing but the different components of the SIM card. This particular RAM is nothing but the temporary storage, whereas the ROM is nothing but the permanent storage. And the last one, that is the EEPROM, that is nothing but the user modified read-only memory. So friends, we have seen the internal structure of the SIM card. Also friends, this particular SIM card is also having the ICCID. This ICCID makes SIM card useful for that service. If the ICCID states the different code, then that small chip might be fixed in a banking card, not in the SIM card. So everything depends upon this ICCID. Also there are some kind of the codes which are there in the SIM cards, that is nothing but the IMSI, International Mobile Subscriber Identity, and this IMSI consists of the MCC, MNC and MSIN. MCC stands for the mobile country code, MNC stands for the mobile network code. MCC stands for the mobile country code, in which the country of the operation. MNC stands for the mobile network code, in which network we are accessing. If we are accessing the Tata's network, we are accessing the Airtel, Vodafone, Idea, like the different network that gets identified by using this code that is embedded in the SIM card, that is nothing but the MNC mobile network code. And the last one is MSIN, mobile subscriber identification number. This is actually your cell phone's number, that is the MSIN, mobile subscriber identification number. A subscriber, that means we are the user, gets identified to the network. So that is by using this MSIN. Also our SIM card is having an authentication key. So this authentication key allows us to connect to the particular network, like while in roaming or while using the data package, or as by using a service. Like the network will authenticate, network will check the pending dues, and network will also check the services that we are going to access. That all the data will get authenticated by using this authentication key, which is embedded in the SIM card. Also there will be a local area network key. So this particular local area network, that is the area of, or is the area in which the user performs an action. So this local area network key, which is also embedded in the SIM card. So by using this particular key, most of the operator can track down the area, the location of the subscriber by using this key. Also there is a personal identification number, that is nothing but the, when your SIM card gets locked, we can use this personal identification PIN number, we can enter it. In case we forgot this pin number, we need to enter the personal unblocking key, that is the PUC code. So you might have seen in the older mobiles, older cell phones, the SIM card gets locked and you have to enter the PUC code, like in older Nokia 3310 cell phones. So guys, this is all about the structure of the SIM card and the different codes which are embedded in the SIM cards. Guys, please don't forget about this ICCID, which is very much important, and that allows us to categorize the different nano chips. And right now, in future, this particular nano chip will be also embedded in your Aadhaar card, PAN card, everything. So the nano chip will taking over soon. So guys, I hope you like my video. If you have any queries, any doubts, please leave a comment and please do subscribe to my education channel Engineers Academy. If you want me to make another video on your selected topic, you can also comment. Guys, thank you so much for watching this educational video. Please stay tuned with Engineers Academy.